Blacktop Wasteland is a crime thriller novel by S.A. Cosby. Now, I really enjoyed the thriller Razorblade Tears. It's like a perfect buddy film that, you know, in book form, with amazing rich characters and like action and emotional regret. This one's very similar. It is about Beauregard Bug montage. He is a former career criminal who used to do heists, like robbing armored cars and banks and stuff like that. But now he used his money to create a legitimate garage with his friend Calvin. And he's got a woman named Kia with 2 boys. And, you know, some financial hardships have hit him on all sides because there's a new precision auto body shop that's competing with him, and it's taken all of his business. So he's sort of up against the wall for money, and he needs to sort of go back to his old criminal lifestyle in order to get some money to give himself some breathing space so they don't shut down the garage. And he gets contacted by an old friend, not old friend, but an old acquaintance from the criminal world, a royal fuck up called named Ronnie Sessions. There's no other way to describe him, but Ronnie basically screwed him over way in the past, but now has a new job, a diamond heist. So he starts planning it out, and he starts, you know, maybe regretting working with Ronnie again, because Ronnie and his brother and this other guy named Quan get introduced, and they're not the professionals that he is. Beau is a sort of hard-ass, sort of like meticulous planner. And there's a lot of emotional baggage going on with Beauregard's father. This can be described as a really gritty, ultra-realistic Fast and Furious movie, because, like, you know, if you go up to someone and say, "What do you think about the Fast and Furious movies?" You don't think about drag racing. You think about bombastic action sequences and over-the-top cheese and camp. But this is like stealing cars, drag racing, and like all the crime stuff without the levity. You know, this is like a hard-boiled crime thriller with heists and stuff without the family stuff. But there's still family like elements in the story, but it's not done in a cheesy way. So I really like that. And there's lots of rich characters. You know, there's all the different people and criminal people. He's got Uncle Booney and his father in flashbacks, and you know, they introduce some other characters later. Overall, though, there's a lot of I listened to it on audiobook. There's a lot of like characters said, used a lot, overly too much. You know, like I don't know if that was like an editing problem, but there's a lot of that. And then the book itself is entertaining, but a little bit slow to start. And I didn't like it as much as Razorblade Tears, which is like the full package. This one was okay. It was had a lot of action near the end, and you know, it didn't have as much of the flowery, visceral descriptions as Razorblade Tears. That one seemed to have a lot more agency. This one was kind of just like, you know, stuff going on. We're gonna meander around a little bit. There was no ticking clock or anything. It was mostly just we're gonna do a heist and things go wrong. And so, you know, it reminded me of Baby Driver and other crime thriller stories, but this one was okay. It has like the emotional parts too, as well as the action, and I like the rich characters, but I didn't love it as much as Razorblade Tears. It's hard to top that. So I give Blacktop Wasteland a 3.5 out of 5.